idea what you're so happy about. The world is completely falling apart, thank you. There's a shooting in Texas, a volcano in Hawaii, an outbreak of Ebola in the Congo. But don't worry, Trump is monitoring it all by tweet. Oh, wait, I'm just getting this just in. Yeah, I'm getting his Twitter rulings. Ebola, incredible. Volcano, tremendous. Shooting whatever the NRA wants. I mean, is it any wonder people aren't having kids anymore? Did you see this week? The fertility rate is at a record low for the second straight year. The infant shortage is so bad now, airlines have to play tapes of baby crying. And speaking of babies, Trump administration, you know, while they're doing the other shitty stuff that's getting all the headlines, fucking you a million different ways, announced they're now cutting off federal funding for clinics that provide abortions or even refer patients to places that do abortions. That's right. No money for abortions. That money has to come from Michael Cohen. Yeah, I think Trump may have skipped health class. Did you see Bill Gates, what Bill Gates said? Bill Gates met with Trump recently, and he said Trump asked him several times if HIV was the same as HPV. That's who our president is, a man who has to have the talk at the age of 71. Gates tried to answer the question. He tried to put it in a way Trump could understand. He said, Mr. President, HPV, that's what you get for sleeping with a porn star. HIV, that's what you get from sleeping with Hannity. That's, so... Oh, and the big feather in his cap is blowing away. His Korean big deal looks like it's falling apart. Kim Jong-un says now that he will not dismantle his nuclear weapons unless U.S. military threats are removed from South Korea. And Trump says his politics will not be dictated by North Korea. That's a new job for Fox and Friends. Oh, Trump is working on jobs in China. Did you see this? He tweeted, President Xi and I are working together. Too many jobs lost in China. Wait. Jobs lost where? Did you say? I'm sorry. What country are we making great again? You know why this is? Because China, this is so naked. China invested $500 million in a Trump resort project in Indonesia. And like the next day, Trump lifts sanctions on their telecom company, ZTE, which is spying on you. That's why our spy agencies are against it. I mean, you can tell this one is really shady because he keeps referring to the Chinese leader as President Xi Ka-ching. And then the nerve this guy has to then throw tantrums about his being investigated. How dare me investigated? A clean whistle like me? I mean, it's the year anniversary of the Mueller investigation, and Trump, of course, the greatest witch hunt in American history. Of course, everything is the greatest in history. Well, maybe it's the greatest witch hunt in history, but it's got so far 17 indictments and 5 guilty pleas. If it's hunting witches, it's finding them. The latest theory from the bubble, did you say that the FBI has planted a spy in the Trump campaign? No, not a spy. This is just what the FBI does for a living. You know, that's what they do. Trump, sorry, man, you have ties to the American mob, the Russian mob, to Russian hookers, to the Kremlin, to indicted co-conspirators, to fucking goons and shady lawyers and tax evaders and fraudulent businesses and fake charities and bribes and hush money and porn stars. This is what the FBI does. They investigate shady people like you. It's like owning an ice cream truck and going, why are all these kids following me all the time? What are they chasing me for? Yes, there's a spy. That's the new reality show. The Apprentice is so old hat. It's the mole. Who's the mole in the White House? Tune in next week. I tell you, a mole. I'm in a dysfunctional relationship with Donald Trump. The more weed I smoke, the more paranoid he gets. There's something wrong there. And then there's the royal wedding. To say I am excited would not be accurate. Would not be. I already have my alarm set, so I'll know exactly when to start not giving a shit. But on the bright side, the Queen finally found a job for Charles. Did you see? He'll be walking Meghan Markle down the aisle, because who better as a happy marriage good luck charm than Prince Charles? Trump was not invited to the wedding. He said, that's okay. Not invited to the royal wedding. He said, in their honor, he would continue to royally screw America. So, look, I don't want to be the wet blanket. Enjoy the hell out of it tomorrow. Are you going to watch? Of course you are. It's going to be great when a B-list actress marries a man who will never be king in a country that doesn't even matter. An event so unimportant, even the Russians aren't fixing it.